the city, it gets a little harder because you have to go to a range and pay money, and in the country you just put up your target and put up your how far away you want to shoot, and you just shoot. It takes a lot of practice. So first I'm going to go and scout out elk, and we got to set up a couple game cameras. It takes a picture of them, shows you when they went and drank water or whatever you got it on. All right, it's like 5:30 in the morning. We got, of course, Lila here, and we're gonna go look for some elk. We didn't see any elk because of the drought. There's really not any food or water for them up here. I came up here probably, I think in May, and I found elk. There was a whole herd of them, and now here I am in just about beginning of October, and we haven't had any rain. And so things like this, this is a little water hole for the animals to drink from, and it's dry, and if you look at this grass, it's all dried up, it's yellow. So that means that they probably went down to the river. There's some rivers that are way down and deep in the canyons, and I'm sure that they're probably by the river where they can drink water, and there's probably some grass by there. In case anybody is ever starving in the desert, this cactus right here has some good little sprouts on it. So what I'm going to do is, can you see it? I'm going to take this rock and I'm going to scrape it. And I'm going to scrape all these little needles off. If you see that little juice running out, it is like a fruit. Here it is. Nice and juicy. It's like a fruit. Don't ever think that you can't survive in the desert. In a survival book, they say that you're supposed to eat a little bit of it and see how it reacts to you, and then eat a little bit more. You never know with each person, so make sure that you definitely check it out and know what you're doing before you just dive in and eat it like me. Good. I have 2 game cameras that I want to put up, and I can't do that until I find tracks, water, elk, things like that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually have another strategy where I'm going to find a little creek or river, and then that'll be water, and then I'm going to go see if I can find them. It'll be in this area. Actually, I'm going to go down, and it'll be over there somewhere in the abyss. I need to find these elk. I'm going to find these elk. So I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going to adjust my strategy. And here's Lila. She's just getting up. She got some sore paws. We did 15 miles yesterday and didn't find anything. And it was just the wrong area. And then I thought I'd come up here, and this is kind of the border of the hunting ground. I can't really hunt up in the forest, but down here I can. But I wanted to get a good look. I wanted to see what I could see, and you know, I just see a bunch of trees, and I need to get in them trees, and I need to start scouting in them trees. So I'm going to find water as my number one, and then once I find water, I'm going to look for tracks. Hopefully I'll find them bugling in the evening. So you see right here, this grass, this is a positive sign of wildlife because they got food. Come down here, and right here we have water. Whew, I was so happy to see this. I didn't know if there was water in this creek or not. I tried to research as much as I could, and I seen pictures, but you never know if the picture was taken on a like rainy season or if the picture was taken on a like a dry season. So I was pretty happy to see the water. So the next step is to go find fresh footsteps, fresh dung, and see if I can put a camera up when I find it. Here's some bear dung. They're bugling right now. That's close. What do you think about that? Check out that full moon. Hey, you gotta quiet it down. He'll do it again. Come on, buddy. Give it to me. He's pretty close. Nice. He can't be that far away. Whew. That's amazing. He's probably 200 yards away, I'm guessing. I'm going to drive that road, and I don't know how many miles it is. I'm guessing about 20 or 30, but I just want to get a lay of the land. I want to find out other spots that I could possibly hunt, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go scope it out. Looks like a mama and a young one. Show your face. There they are. But I can't shoot that. I need a bull, so I need the ones that are bugling. But it's nice to see. It's good to see elk. That's what we're looking for. When I feel, tired and stuff like that, the best thing to do is jump in that ice water right there. I don't know what degrees it is, and I'm a habitual skinny dipper. Oh, it's pretty cool. So, ooh, woo, yeah. Hopefully I don't ruin my camera. Here we go. Woo! Oh, that's a good shower. That's how you shower in the outdoors, Got to get in that water. Lila's like, nah, I don't think so. She's like, I ain't having it. Look at her. Ah. Oh, that's nice. It's a great spot the animals cross. There's a lot of tracks in the mud. And then I got the camera set over here. It's taking a picture of us right now. Right there. So I got it set so when something comes over here to drink, it should see it right here. So when it's drinking right here, the camera should see it. And so it's taking a picture or a video. One of them we got set to video and the other one we got set to picture. And then they'll go ahead and cross, or if they cross the other way, but they should stop to drink. And when they stop to drink is when they're going to get their picture taken. And so there is tracks. There's tracks right here. That's a bear track. And then we got this one right here. Looks like an elk track with a leaf in it. Look at that thing. It's huge. Alright, we're going to check it right here on this computer. Check and see what this camera has picked up in the last, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
About 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago was a happening spot. Alright, we found one bull elk that came here about a week ago. And good looking bull. So hopefully we can track it down and kill it. Alright, so we checked out both game cameras. Yeah, this is a good area. There's elk in the area. We just gotta find them. So we're gonna keep scouting. We're gonna keep walking. And we got communications. We got our gun. And we're ready to go. Alright, this is what camp looks like. Here we are. And we're about to head out right now. So Brian's in the truck waiting for me. So we're setting up camp for some elk hunting, and it's gonna be good. Right now I got my binoculars and my spotting scope out. Brian is down there. I spotted some elk and he was walking up the draw, and I told him about the elk, and then he got an eye on him, and so now he's doing a spot and stalk. He's gonna try to get a shot off. Right now he's following the herd. So we're rooting for Brian. Let's go, Brian, get a shot off. Alright, we think we found it. The honey hole to all the elk. So we now all we gotta do is kill it. We're sitting here at a restaurant discussing what we need to do, and then soon we're gonna get our elk. Don't worry, we're gonna get them. Alright, it's about 5 a.m. hitting the trail. Gonna go get some elk today. We found them, we know where they're at, we just gotta go get them. So wish me luck. So my brother was taking off tonight to go set up a blind, and he seen an elk, and then he shot it. So we got some game meat. We're gonna go butcher it tonight, and yeah, so we're just super thrilled that we got one of our tags filled, and we had a really good day. I mean, whenever you can get some meat, can't beat that. And I was on them big bulls. I didn't quite get my shot off, but we know where they're at, so hopefully we can get one of them big bulls also. Check this out. He spotted him. It's a spike bull. Has one horn right here. One was broke off from the rut, and he was walking down the bed of the creek and spotted it and shot it. About a 70-yard shot, so pretty good, pretty good. Got it right here. Now we're gonna butcher it up, and then we're gonna have some meat. And that's one tag filled. So Brian did the good deed of getting the elk. He's a first-time hunter like me. We're both first-timers. So this is a first-timer for all of us, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. It's really good. So thank you, God, for the meat, and we appreciate it. Yep, butchering in the field. Put it in these bags and then you hang it. Over here we got a hanging station. It'll cool down while we're butchering, and then what we're gonna do is load it up in the truck, and in the morning Brian's gonna take it in to a butcher. He'll butcher it for us.
I'm gonna try to reenact how my first elk kill went down. So I was walking up here, and I spotted an elk right up there. And it spotted me too. I think I was actually more like this. So what I did is I slowly backed up. I'll move a little faster now than I did because I don't want to take it forever. But there's this big rock here, so I had to go down, and I had a huge pack on my back, so let it off, tried to be quiet. He heard me because he looked over again, so I waited until he started eating again. So he put his head down, so I got back up, and I fanned out, and I tried to keep this tree ahead of me between me and him. So I slowly went forward. I stopped, and then he walked out past this tree on the other side of the river and walked out a little. And that's when I was able to just keep my eye on him. And he would look at me and I'd look at him. And then we just stared off for a while. And so I drew my bow back, let it rip, and made a shot. He ran across the top and he died somewhere around over there.
You know, we only got about 5 days left of hunting of our 2 weeks, and you know, I'm glad Brian got one. It's really positive that we got some meat. I would really like to get another one. Anytime you see someone post a picture of them and their elk, it's because it takes a lot of work and effort to get that elk. There's 2 days left, and you know, I just feel like I either need more time or I need to go back to the drawing board and do a little more research, get a little more experience. I've seen a lot of bulls, I've been close to them, but I just couldn't get that perfect shot. It's just not there right now. I'm glad that out of the two of us, he got one. He said I couldn't have done it without your support too, and I appreciate him saying that, because you know, we hunted together. We tried to do the best to help each other out. It's important when you hunt in groups to definitely help each other out. I'm super stoked we got something as a team, but as an individual, I feel a little bit sick to my stomach. What I noticed with the elk is in the beginning, they were kind of naive, like they didn't even know that hunting season started. And then later, as the season went on, a lot of them disappeared, and the ones you do see are real skittish. They're running away, and especially the bulls, because those are the ones everybody's after. You know, you can make all the excuses you wanted. I'm just saying that the later the season goes, it seems like the harder it gets. However, there's people that are good hunters that they limit out every time. There's no guarantees in hunting. There's no guarantees in anything you do. What are you doing, dog? There she goes.